Hello everyone, welcome to your YouTube channel. Today we are going to speak about the Champions League. My name is _Funky.
I'm Emily Edwin.
And I'm Dennis Keton.
And together we are
the gatekeepers.
So I'll start by a preview of the games. We'll be having Sevilla versus Salzburg today, Young Boys versus Manchester United, Villarreal versus Atalanta, Chelsea versus Zenit St. Petersburg, Malmo versus Juve, Olympic Lyon versus Wolfsburg, Barcelona versus Bayern Munich, then Dynamo Kyiv versus Benfica. Both games are playing at 10 p.m. Central African East African time. So I'll start with the first game on the list, Sevilla versus Salzburg. Maybe you can give us a prediction, just a prediction maybe.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm just so much excited that once again it's the Champions League season. It's officially starting tonight. And just before we start, it's very important to remind you on who are the title holders of the Champions League. Chelsea happen to be the defending champions of the Champions League. So yes, so that's it. You need to know that. So straight to it. So the first match will be Sevilla against Salzburg, right? So Sevilla with Salzburg, I think I'll be straight to it. I won't even talk much tonight. Let's shoot straight to it. I'm going to give Sevilla a 2-1 win, since they will be at home.
What about you, Edu?
I'll give it to my guy. There's a guy called Edin Visca. Actually, he'll score twice and they'll win 2-0. Sevilla 2-0.
Okay, so those are the predictions. My prediction, personally, I'll give it a clean sheet to Sevilla. I think they will win. I think they want to give a goal difference margin, so I'll give a 3-0 win over Salzburg. Young Boys versus Manchester United.
Now you're talking.
So I'll start with him, then later on you.
Okay, so once again, Manchester United in the Champions League. Remember last time they were eliminated very early, so they're here to actually reclaim or to make it right. So tonight they will be away facing Young Boys. So I think by tonight we will see who are the Young Boys. Are the Young Boys really young by as their name suggests? Or will Manchester reign? Manchester right now has a formidable squad with the addition of Cristiano Ronaldo, Jordan Sancho in the squad. So it makes them to be a very formidable team in terms of attack and also in terms of defense. They added Varane. So Varane and Maguire as the centre backs and the wing backs where we have Schön and Bissaka. So definitely Manchester is the team to beat in that group. So straight to it without even, I think the only person who will be missing, the most conspicuous person who will be missing in that match will be Cavani. He has a thigh injury. Having said that, I think straight to it, I'm going to give Manchester United a 3-0 win tonight.
Thank you.
What about you?
I'll give United a 6-0 win. Okay, 6-1 win, because I see there's somebody is going to carry or to remain with a bag of goals, and that will be these Young Boys whom I don't even know. So get prepared.
So personally, for me, I'll just give you a prediction that will be right. The goals will be above 4 in favor of Manchester United. It's a win with a clean sheet for Manchester United. So over to the next game, Villarreal versus Atalanta.
That is a group G.
Still the same.
The same group which Young Boys and Manchester are.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's the same group.
Atalanta and
Sevilla, right?
Villarreal versus Atalanta. So the game will be in Spain, yeah. So Atalanta is not a small team. It's a good team with some good forwards. Villarreal is a team which has a lot of resilience. Remember, they are also the defending Europa champions. So, and they won that title by virtue of winning against Manchester United. And remember, they are pitted in the same group. So that is actually a very good group to watch. A lot will be happening in that group. So for that match, I'm going to actually favor Atalanta to win. Though it's going to be a narrow win of 2-1 because Villarreal will be at home with the home support and everything. But I feel like Atalanta have all it takes to actually pull a surprise tonight.
What about you?
I'll give it to I'll give it to Villarreal because I know they're at actually.
So how many games?
2-1. 2-1 in favor of Villarreal. Although the possession will be with the Atalanta, but the final results will be on the Villarreal side.
So personally for me, I'll be going with Villarreal. The game will be tough, but Villarreal will outshine Atalanta with a 3-1 goal margin. Because my reason is because Atalanta have lost so much of their players that were playing last season to other big clubs in Italy. So I think that will be another reason for that. Villarreal have been steadfast and have not sold anyone. So I think the bond is there. Moreno is there. We have Pau Torres, and the goalkeeper is also outstanding. So I think they will be that shine, and I'll give them a 3-1.
Yeah, and they know how to work under pressure, right?
Yeah. Okay, so over to Chelsea versus Zenit St. Petersburg. So this one I'll start with Aiden.
At Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
Well, Zenit, I've not seen them that much, but of course, on paper, Chelsea are the scariest here, but you never know the outcome. So I'll give Chelsea a 2-1 win. 2-1 win, not with a clean sheet, but 2-1 win.
Okay, so that's your prediction.
Yes, I'm predicting Chelsea 2, Zenit 1.
What about the man from Chelsea?
But unless Zenit decides to surprise us. Chelsea guys, talk to them.
As always, Chelsea champs. We are the current champions of the UEFA Champions League, and it's not by virtue of luck, it's by virtue of merit. So we start again from point 0. Every team has 0 points. So Zenit will be coming to Stamford Bridge with 0 points, same as us. So we are going to start from scratch, just as Thomas Tuchel and Cesar Azpilicueta mentioned yesterday in the press conference. So we are here in this team taking each and every match as serious as possible, and having known the stakes on this match, we are going to have no mercy in this game. So this game, trust me guys, we are going for an early win. We will be giving them just 4 goals to nil. We want to maintain our clean sheet for Mendy, and we want to confirm to Europe that we are still the formidable team that won this trophy. So our team, I think, is intact. Again, brace up for another rotation tonight. Players will be given an opportunities to play, and as usual, whichever team Tuchel selects, it will be equal to the opportunity. It will be equal to the task. Saul might be given a chance again to continue proving himself, but all in all, guys, Lukaku the beast, he will be on the score sheet once again. So 4-0 to Chelsea.
So my prediction will be Chelsea to win a 3-1 win over Zenit St. Petersburg. The game, they will dominate because they are at Stamford Bridge. But I think the result maybe will differ, maybe coming to Zenit in Russia. So I'll give Chelsea to win a 3-1 win over Zenit St. Petersburg.
Before you end there, something which I need to tell the fans, guys. Some of you, in case you don't know Zenit is one very team which actually, if I can take you back in time in history, back in 2008, when Chelsea, we happened to reach the finals of UEFA Champions League. In that finals, we played against Manchester United. As you guys remember, Cristiano scored the first goal. Then the equalizer was scored by Lampard. Yeah, so the match ended 1-1. Then we went to the extra time. Didier Drogba received a red card because of an incident happened there, and between him and Vidic, he got a red card. We went to the penalty. The last penalty, Anelka missed. It was saved by Van der Sar, and that's how we lost. But after losing that, they played the Super Cup competition with this team, Zenit St. Petersburg. And to their dismay, they were demolished 2-1, and that's how Zenit carried that trophy in the year 2008. So Zenit is not a small team; they have a rich history. So back to you.
I hope they win over you guys with that.
Since he has caused them havoc, now we will just be watching for that game, and maybe just as I told you, in Russia it's different for everyone. They know how to play in Russia, so this is the neat. The way he has just explained it, he'll advise you later on in the nearby future. Malmo versus Juve. I think this one is a straightforward. I'll give it to Juve personally. I'll just give it to Juve. No compromise about that game. I don't expect any surprises. It's Juve. So maybe you can just give us this.
Team Juve.
Okay, straightforward still. I'm also going for a 2-1 win for Juve.
2-1 is too soft.
It's too
Maybe
soft. It's not going to be an easy game.
2-1.
These people are at home, and you always know what comes with being home. So 2-1 from.
Okay. So over to the French club, French champions, Olympique Lyon versus Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg is a German club, not to be written off, but I think nowadays maybe they have been so much. Their class has gone down a little bit. But I'll give a chance for you, pundits, to give us the prediction about that game.
Olympique Lyon, right? Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen their game. So Wolfsburg won't be a match for them actually, and they're at home. So I'll give them a 3-0 win.
Okay, so you're saying Lyon will win?
3-0.
Okay. So
because they're at home and I know them.
What about you?
It's not going to be an easy game, but truth be told, Lyon will be coming. So I'll definitely give it to Lyon. They should be winning this match by 2-1.
Okay, over to the game of the week. Barcelona versus Bayern Munich. This is a typical European night, Champions League night. I'll start with Edu. You can just tell us about that game.
Barcelona are going to be thrashed again. That I can tell you for sure. Although the likes of Gnabry will be out for Bayern Munich, but people like Lewandowski are there. So Lewandowski, Müller, Goretzka, they are there. And when it comes to Barcelona, Aguero is not there. He's out, right?
Yeah,
Aguero is out. So Lewandowski will finish these guys. I'll give them a 4-0 win. Bayern Munich 4-0 win.
What about Mr.
Stamford Bridge himself?
Yes, guys. This is one of the most interesting finals or semi-finals, which have actually been scheduled as the first match in the group stage. So just to flash back to last season, remember last season the two teams met, and actually Bayern had the privilege to win both home and away. I think the first match they won 3-2. Then now they came and demolished again Barcelona 8-2 in presence of Messi. It was not a sweet thing for them. It was a bittersweet pill for them to swallow. So having said that, I think the same squad which thrashed them that amount of goal is the same squad which is here.
It's coming back.
If not better, because apparently they have added some arsenals in their squad. They have actually improved on their defense they bought Upamecano. Upamecano is here. They also bought Asien, Sabitzer also is here. So if not for anything, Bayern have actually become even stronger. And remember one thing which happened on that match, Barcelona was scored by their own player Coutinho scored 2 goals in that 8-2. I mean, he came as a substitution and he was there on loan, but he scored. So I don't know whether he's going to return those 2 goals now that he's in Barcelona, if he's going to score against them, against Bayern. Let's wait and see how it's going to be. But I'm actually bracing myself for a very entertaining match. We know that Barcelona are not at their best right now because most of their players, their top stars, have actually left. We saw Messi is now in PSG. We saw Griezmann is now back to Atletico. So I'm not giving them that much of a chance. But the fact that they're at Camp Nou, I also can't undermine that fact. So due to that reason, I'm going to give Bayern a narrow win tonight. It will be a 2-1 win, just because of the home advantage which Barcelona will be enjoying. But something needs not to lie to them that they're coming to enjoy this game as if it's just any other game. Barcelona need to revenge, and they will actually be yearning to revenge. So guys, let's watch out for this match. So 2-1 in favor of Bayern.
I hope Barcelona do me a surprise actually.
For me personally, I'll give it Bayern Munich a 4-1 win over Barcelona.
Now you know.
It will very, very much close, and maybe it might end up with more goals. Not because that I'm not a fan of Barcelona, but it's the truth. It's the truth of the matter. Most of the players in Barcelona are injured and not there. Some have already left, and we have, I think, what Champions League is predicting to start. It's at the back is Gerard Piqué and Lagnet. So I don't think the combination between the two is it's very much solid, and that gives me so much worries and so much questions. Bayern Munich at the back, they are very much strong. At the midfield, not to talk about, very much strong. At the center forward, it's very much strong, and they have a good substitution bench. So I'll give it to Bayern all the way. So with maybe Lewandowski with a brace.
My guy.
So Frankie, having mentioned that, let me pose this question to you too. Now, having seen the squad of Bayern and all other teams in the Champions League this season, do you think that Bayern are still favourites to win this year's UEFA Champions League?
Yes, of course. They are very much favourite. They have gelled. Their squad is so much huge.
Their defense is good.
Yeah. The gelling is very much perfect. So they are good, and they want to represent now Germany again.
And they're little.
So them being the top contenders. So I'll start with Pogba.
Yes.
Can you tell us, the viewers, plus including me, give us your top 3 teams whom you think are going to be top contenders for this season's UEFA Champions League trophy.
I'll start with Bayern Munich, actually, the one we're talking about right now. Bayern Munich, and well, to be fair, Chelsea are still good, so they are contenders too. Despite being defending champions, they're still good. They have a perfect team, so them, and I'll give it to PSG.
So
Because I think they're going to show us something they've got actually.
So that's your top 3, yeah?
Yeah.
So Frankie?
Personally, I don't think it's a top 3. It's a top 5 for me. I'll give first of all, I'll give it to Bayern.
Okay.
Then I give it to Manchester United. I'll give it to Man City. I'll give it to PSG. Then I don't think Real Madrid. Maybe I'll give it to Chelsea, but not. They will be my last option, not to defend. So I'll give it to that. But the main target the main team that worries me is Bayern Munich, PSG. Yeah, the 2 clubs. Yeah, if I was a Manchester United fan.
Okay. For me, I think it will be very easy. My top 3 will be PSG on the top of the list. Then Bayern, number 2. Then Chelsea, we will still be favourite to defend it since we are favourite champions. Though we know that sometimes history never favours the champs. We've seen this time immemorial, both from World Cup of even Champions League. Defending it is usually crazy, apart from Real, which they did a treble, right?
3 times.
3 times, yeah. Mad respect to Zinedine Zidane, because it was done under him, and Cristiano was there during that era.
And Varane Champions League.
And Varane, yeah, he was there. Anyway, mad respect to that. So anyway, it's crazy, but yeah, those are my 3 teams which I think they will be in top contention. But also, guys, I won't rule out Manchester United. Truth be told, yeah, regardless of everything, we as football fans, we always call a spade a spade. Man is good. Right now, they have actually formulated their team to the manner that they can now challenge any trophy. They have the depth, they have the bench, and that's what we need. That's what is required. So I'm also going to give them a chance. So maybe they will enter as my top 4. Yeah, so back to you, Frankie.
So that's it for today. Maybe we can end it from there. Be sure to watch the match, the big matches today: Manchester United versus Young Boys, Barcelona versus Bayern Munich, and Chelsea versus Zenit St. Petersburg at DSTV. So as we sign off, I think maybe you have maybe you have a message for the fans or something.
Before the message to the fans, another. We always love to challenge ourselves by some of the most outrageous predictions live in front of you, our fans and viewers. So another prediction which I want my fellow viewers, my fellow pundits to tell me is, can you give me your top 3 UEFA Champions League Golden Boot winners? We always say it from the start of the season so that it builds up.
Haaland,
In whichever order you want to mention them, give me the top 3.
Haaland,
Yes.
Cristiano Ronaldo,
Yes.
Lewandowski.
Okay, Frankie.
Yeah, so I'll start with Haaland. Then I go to CR7, Lewandowski, but I'll give it also Mbappe. I'll add Mbappe there.
So that's his top 3. Yeah? So for me, my top 3 will be Mr. Champions League, Mr. UEFA Champions League, as I call him. This is Mr. Haaland. That boy is blessed in the Champions League. My number 2 will be Messi, because of the way PSG is formulated right now, and they are prone to go far. Then my number 3, if they will be going far, I will give it to CR7.
Okay, so that's it for today. Then we'll see you tomorrow for the next game for the Champions League on Wednesday night. So for us, it's adios.